this information. If you can't afford to retain a lawyer, since your lawyer that the number you gave us has not been retained yet, I told you I'll paper it. If somebody over there that loves you wants to paper it, great. That will make me happy. Everything is signed and ready to go. I don't want nothing. I'm not even asking for child support. My daughter's school, her babysitter, her nanny, her gymnastics, her swimming, her dancing, her healthcare, her all of that. I take care of it like I've always done. I don't need any.
I just like to express this one thing. All these girls be like, thank you to my man. And I want to say, to my hands, thank you to my hands. To my hands, thank you to my hands. Listen, for me knowing how to fight and me training hard, I make millions of dollars just from beating people up. So, to my hands, thank you to my hands. To my hands, thank you to my hands.
It seems Claressa Shields is finally waking up from whatever narrative she'd constructed in her own head about her and Papoose, after he reportedly left her hanging and ultimately went back to Remy Ma. For a stretch, the two of them were everywhere. Visible, vocal, showing off the relationship for everyone to see. Claressa even went so far as calling being with Papoose a kind of life shortcut, referring to him as the ultimate cheat code. Now, though, that so-called cheat code appears to have backfired, allegedly leaving her the one who got played. Claressa is now publicly voicing her hurt, claiming Papoose betrayed her, used her for money and attention, all while he and Remy Ma were quietly working on reconciling behind the scenes. According to her, she was caught off guard and emotionally blindsided when everything fell apart, which raises the real question. Did she genuinely not see this coming? Or is this more about reshaping the story now that things have unraveled, positioning herself as the victim after the fact? Looking back, the warning signs may have been there all along, and now people are left wondering whether this is real heartbreak or a calculated attempt at damage control.
Don't ever get it messed up, baby. I may have the muscles and I may know how to fight, but I'm very submissive to my man because my man's a good man. And, he takes very good care of me, so.
When you really break it down, Remy Ma and Papoose are still legally married, while he's simultaneously been playing the role of devoted partner to Claressa Shields. So really, is it that surprising this new relationship is already cracking under pressure? It was messy from the start. Claressa was constantly in the blogs, either clashing with Remy Ma over Papoose or loudly declaring him the best thing to ever happen to her. One day it was online drama, the next it was a public love declaration. The two of them were always seen together at events, looking inseparable and affectionate. Wherever Claressa showed up, Papoose was almost always right beside her. Even after Remy Ma reportedly exposed text messages suggesting he wasn't actually providing for Claressa the way she'd claimed publicly, Claressa didn't budge. She held her ground, insisting Remy Ma was simply jealous, claiming Remy never experienced the kind of love and attention Papoose allegedly gave her.
That's why I said I love him. I love having his support, you know what I'm saying? His support is very, very different from what I've had in the past, and how he speaks to me and stuff is very different. There you go. We deserve each other.
When Papoose and Claressa Shields showed up for the Breakfast Club interview, the plan was originally for him to do it solo. He was there to promote his latest project, with Claressa simply tagging along for support. But the whole tone shifted the moment DJ Envy brought up the situation between Papoose and Remy Ma. Claressa's expression changed instantly. The smile dropped, the energy flipped, and she went straight into defense mode. Without hesitation, she pulled up a chair, leaned in, and made it clear she wasn't staying quiet, jumping right into the conversation to add her own perspective.
2 years next year in September. We at the end of the year. Some of this stuff is just so old. It's so old to talk about, to bring up, to keep harping on it. It's like they're separated. She got somebody too. Mm-hmm. Don't act like it's just over here. Mm-hmm. She's happy, we're happy, and that's it. I don't know what
Is it cordial though? Is it cordial or you just...
It was corny. It's always corny to do social media shit. You know what I'm saying? Who wants that? Who wants to be a part of the circus? So I just felt like it was corny.
While the hosts tried to keep the conversation focused on Papoose's career and projects, Claressa kept interjecting as though she'd been part of his marriage from the start, almost like she needed everyone to know he was thriving more with her than he ever had before. And if you watched closely, His body language said plenty on its own. There was a noticeable shift. He didn't seem fully at ease with how forcefully she kept inserting herself into the conversation, and it was obvious he wasn't entirely comfortable with the energy she was bringing. But that awkward moment turned out to be just the calm before the real storm, because things didn't really escalate until Remy Ma was spotted out doing some holiday shopping, and she looked good. The comments section went wild, with people raving nonstop about her body, her glow, her face, saying she looked like she was aging in reverse. Right on cue, almost like clockwork, Claressa stepped out too, and to be fair, she looked just as good. The timing, the comparisons, the overall energy, it all poured fuel onto a situation that was already heating up, setting the stage for even more tension between everyone involved.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been finding this for a long time now. Real shit. Like, naturally just fire. Just naturally just tea. It's like not even having a try. Put on a t-shirt, put on some jeans, put on some shoes, and I just been like, eating them down.
People were genuinely watching to see how Remy Ma would react, especially since she'd shown a surprising level of patience with Claressa. Once Claressa and Papoose started showing off their relationship publicly, everyone expected some kind of clapback, a post, a statement, anything. But Remy Ma gave none of that. She stayed silent, let the shade roll off her, and kept moving like nothing had happened. And that silence ended up hitting Claressa far harder than any response could have. Right after that, Claressa went into overdrive online, seemingly trying to prove she had the upper hand. She posted a video flaunting designer bags, showing receipts, making it clear, in her own words, that she didn't need a man to buy her anything because she could handle it herself. But here's where the contrast really stood out to people. While Claressa was putting on a show and stirring things up online, Remy Ma stayed completely unbothered. No posts, no explanations, no wasted energy. That difference said a lot on its own.
I knew my man.
For her, and he was thinking about her the whole time.
So y'all knew my man had to come through for the baddest, for his queen. He came, Louis Vuitton travel duffel right bag with the travel with the... You're gonna have to give me... This is nice! Bricks! Whoa! Okay. Wow. The gym bag?
Well, it's a duffel. So when you travel,
fuck that. I'm taking this motherfucker to the gym. I'm putting gym clothes in here. I'm about to go to the gym Lou bag. Like, yo, she rich for real. Yeah, I come to the gym Lou bag. Tap out for Christmas.
Yeah, you said, man. Claressa Shields, Papoose, you see the love? He just dropped a bag on her.
Wow.
Literally, a bag, money, and some Louis Vuitton bags. You see how happy she... This is a beautiful black love that you see here, man.
Oh, I can't wait.
Love to see this. Her next fight is going to be amazing. All this joy that she got. Man, hey, shout out to Claressa Shields, shout out to Papoose. We love to see this, man. This is a beautiful type of love. You can really see the love. You see the joy in her face with this. Like, look at this. This is a beautiful thing, man. Shout out to them, man.
The conversation still hasn't cooled off, and people haven't let up on criticizing Claressa. Once viewers went back and rewatched Remy Ma's shopping video more closely, they started picking up on details they'd missed the first time. Most notably, a voice in the background that sounded a lot like Papoose. That alone set the internet ablaze. If he really was out shopping with Remy that day, it suddenly made a lot of Claressa's recent online behavior make more sense, explaining why she seemed to be spiraling, posting nonstop, and trying so hard to control the narrative. It didn't take long for the internet to connect the dots. People noticed that the gifts she was showing off, supposedly from her boyfriend, were the exact same items she'd previously said she bought for herself just days earlier. Once that clicked, the tone online shifted completely. Many called it sad that she felt the need to go to such lengths to seem like the priority, especially when his actions suggested to a lot of people that he was around mainly for financial reasons, with no real plans to fully leave his wife. The optics weren't favorable, and people weren't shy about saying so. Since then, Claressa has reportedly changed her tune entirely. Word is she's now telling people Papoose played her, allegedly saying that if she'd known how emotionally tied he still was to Remy Ma, she never would have gotten involved in the first place. And according to sources, this whole situation might be wrapping up much sooner than anyone anticipated. If the energy keeps shifting this way, the relationship could be headed toward an early end.